we're spending a cozy fall weekend in New Hampshire. Our adventure begins at Appleview Farm in Pittsfield, a beautiful hilltop orchard with stunning views. We'll go apple picking, visit the friendly farm animals, and I'll share a taste of the local hard cider I sampled. Then we're off on a day trip to Woodstock, New Hampshire. Not to be confused with my last video in Woodstock, Vermont. I'll link it below if you'd like to see the foliage there. After exploring this charming town, we'll head out on the famous Kancamagus Highway for some unforgettable leaf peeping and mountain views. Welcome! It's that time of year when the squirrels are busy hiding acorns for spring, while I'm off to the local garden center hunting for Mom's pumpkins and gourds. The leaves are turning festive, and it's time to give my front porch its cozy autumn makeover. Inside, the house has been dressed for fall since early September, because once the days grow shorter, I can't help but lean into my favorite season. The last of the summer rain is helping the trees burst into color, and while the pool is now closed for winter, the cozy season has officially begun. Up with my family, 14 of us, for our annual apple picking day. Today we're at Appleview Farm in Pittsfield, New Hampshire. We loved it so much last year, we had to come back. The country store serves up ice cream, fresh apple fritters, and free cider samples, plus plenty of cute giftables. The views from the hilltop orchard are breathtaking, and it's perfect for family photos. We wandered through the tree-lined rows of old apple trees, shared fritters, laughed at the chickens and goats. Have a look around before we cross the road to the restaurant and bar to try some brews and some hard cider. Up a few goodies from the country store and loaded our bags of apples into the car before we moved on for some refreshments. So, are you looking for a unique and rustic dining experience? Well, look no further. Just across the street is Over the Moon Farmstead. This cozy spot features a main dining room and a casual barn serving authentic Italian wood-fired pizzas, New England Wagyu beef burgers, soups, salads, and decadent desserts. With over 18 taps, including craft beer from Hidden Moon Brewery, mead and cider from Moonlight Meadery, plus surprise guest taps, there's something for everyone. I sampled the hard cider, which was cold, crisp, and refreshing. And we even took home a couple bottles of mead to savor another day. Now check their calendar for live music, and note they're closed Monday through Wednesday, so plan accordingly. We will be making apple crisp and applesauce in the coming weeks. We're off on a new autumn adventure. This morning, we're heading northbound for the iconic Kancamagus Highway, the ultimate leaf peeping experience. There's something so exciting about seeing the distant mountains, signaling that you're almost at your anticipated destination. So what is the Kancamagus? It's a 34-mile scenic byway through New Hampshire's White Mountains, connecting the towns of Conway and Lincoln. Famous for its brilliant fall foliage, waterfalls, hiking trails, and historic sites, it's one of New England's most breathtaking drives. While the drive itself is free, parking in the White Mountain National Forest requires a recreation pass available online. You'll notice some traffic coming off the exit, which can stay heavy along the Kancamagus Highway, but you'll see what I mean in a little bit. But first, we're stopping for lunch at one of my favorite spots, the Woodstock Inn Brewery, which is located in North Woodstock. This beloved family-owned business is located at the base camp of the White Mountains. On property, you'll find a brewery, a charming inn with 40 uniquely styled rooms and suites, an award-winning restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, multiple bars, and live music on the weekends. If you visit Friday through Sunday, don't miss the brewery tour. Food is always delicious. After lunch, we walked the few shops along the street. I'll show you some highlights, and at the end, I'm going to show you a hidden gem. Just across the street from the Woodstock Inn Brewery is Cascade Park, a peaceful, picnic-friendly spot with waterfalls and natural pools perfect for wading and cooling off. The main entrance is marked by a granite staircase and benches, with roadside parking and a small lot nearby. The crystal-clear water of the Pemigewasset River is cold, refreshing, and revitalizing. Dip your feet in if you can, but be cautious. The smooth river stones can be slippery. We even saw a little one take an unexpected plunge. Still, this serene place feels like a hidden sanctuary, and the healing waters are sure to soothe any weary traveler. Locals refer to the river as just the Pemi River instead of the Pemigewasset. I really didn't want to leave this spot, but we needed to move on. So, as we make our way up the mountain, here are a few general leaf peeping tips if you're planning a trip to New Hampshire. The best time to come is early to mid-October, and it's always smart to pack layers since the weather can change quickly. Check online foliage trackers to help you catch peak color, and remember to drive and park carefully. This scenic route gets busy during peak season. Today's traffic is actually pretty light in my experience, which I suspect is due to our recent drought. The colors may be a bit softer this year, but still absolutely beautiful. This is a popular destination for good reason. Travelers from all over the world come here to witness New England's brilliant autumn landscapes. It's truly nature at its finest. The first major scenic overlook from Lincoln is the Hancock Overlook, a dramatic hairpin turn with a designated parking area offering breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding White Mountains. It's the perfect place to stretch your legs, take photos, and soak in the sweeping beauty of fall. There's something magical about autumn in New England. The crisp air, the golden light, the rustle of leaves underfoot. It's a season that slows you down, inviting you to savor the colors, the coziness, and the fleeting beauty before winter's quiet arrival. Here's a look at the free pull-off area that you can park at, just so you get an idea of how crowded it is. You can stay as long as you like. It seemed people stayed around about a half an hour. I think we were there maybe 20 minutes. We drove all this way for the mountain views, but I realize how fortunate I am that I get to drive around my small town and get to see these colors every day of the October foliage season. I just wanted to show you these Lincoln log cabins that you can rent and stay in if you come up for an overnight. So adorable. Before our 2-hour drive home, we made one last stop for a sweet treat at the Ice Cream Delights. The sign for maple cream immediately caught my eye, and several in our family went for the classic soft serve flavor. As you can see by the line, it was a popular idea, especially on an unseasonably warm autumn day. We waited a while, and by the time it was my turn, a few flavors had been taken off the board, including the one I wanted, coffee chip. Things don't always go as planned. I chose a peanut butter flavor instead, and it was absolutely delicious. The lesson? Be patient and flexible. Travel with snacks and water and maybe a towel to dry your feet after dipping them in the Pemmy River. Put on some feel-good tunes, roll down the windows, and let the day unfold. Trips like this remind you that the best part of travel is simply being present, getting away from it all and finding that soul-relaxing feeling we all crave. Thanks for tagging along with me today and watching my ordinary, cozy life here in New England. If you enjoy this kind of content, consider subscribing. We truly love the good life, from big trips to fire pits. And I've got a bucket list for every season, overflowing with ideas at local hotspots and hidden gems off the beaten path. And of course, there's food. There's always food. I can't wait to share more cozy adventures with you in my upcoming videos. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.